we're going to be looking this lesson then at how to vary and extend your opinions. Okay, so we're going to have a quick recap of the things we've been looking at recently. So on this side here, you can see we've got our opinion phrases. Okay, we've got some extra ones in there. So me encanta, we have met before. Me encanta, I love. Me chifla is a sort of colloquial way of saying I love as well, so quite friendly. Me importa, yeah, important to me. Me gusta mucho, I like a lot, mucho being a lot. Me gusta, we know. Me interesa, I'm interested in. Me gusta bastante, bastante being quite a lot. No me gusta, we know. No me importa, they're not important to me, or probably translated better as I just don't really care about. Me molesta, nothing to do with being molested. Please don't confuse that. Me molesta means they annoy me, or it annoys me. No me gusta nada, nada being at all, so I don't like at all, and odio, which we know. Okay, so really important to remember again this N on the end. Okay, we need to add it on according to what it is we are liking or not liking, or interested in or not interested in. Okay, so if the item from this column here, your school subject, is plural, so idiomas, ciencias, matemáticas, or a combination of more than one of these, then in this column here, you'll definitely be needing an N on the end. So for example, me chiflan los idiomas, me molestan la religión y la música. Okay? Moving on then, so you've got your opinion phrase, you've got your subject which you're talking about, you then need to start giving your reasons. Okay, so in this column here you've got your options of por qué, which hopefully we all know, because, ya que, pretty similar, meaning because or since, and dado que, again meaning because or given that. So these three here are interchangeable. Just like you have to do in your English lessons, in your Spanish it is important that you try to vary your language as much as possible. Okay, so you're using a different variety of 12 different 12 different opinion phrases there, different subjects you can talk about, a different connective. And now we need to go to this column here. So far we've got our opinion, so me gusta, I like, el teatro, drama, porque, because. And in this column here you have to choose es or son, it is or they are. The easy way to do it is if you don't have an N on your opinion verb, then it's always S. If you've got an N on your opinion verb, then you need son. Okay, because you would say, I don't like sciences because they are. I like English and French because they are. Okay, so the S and son relates back to this point here and to this point here. What is it you're talking about? Is it a singular subject, S? Is it a plural, son? And then the final thing you need to do is put an adjective on. So an adjective of your choice, but it is really, really important at this stage that you do check your adjective ending. Okay, so just as we did in the first part of the lesson, okay, what is it we're describing? If it's a masculine subject, it's an O, masculine plural, OS. Feminine, A, feminine plural, AS. Okay, unless the word ends with an E, in which case it doesn't change masculine or feminine, but you do bung an S on the end if there's more than one subject. So for example, we could be saying, me molestan los idiomas ya que son interesantes. Doesn't make much sense, but a grammatically perfect sentence. And that's the sort of thing we're going to be looking at to get a B grade or above in your writing or your speaking. Okay, so just to recap some of the key things again for you then. We need to make sure we are choosing varied opinion phrases in this column here, that we're putting an N on the end if we need it, depending on what it is we're talking about in this column here. We choose a subject, we give a connective, we need to be careful S, we're saying it is, or if we've got an N on the end we need son, and then our adjective, being really careful to check the ending. So every single point of your sentence you need to be going back to the subject. What is it you're talking about? What is it you're expressing your opinion about? Is it masculine? Is it feminine? Is it singular? Is it plural? The only time that doesn't matter is with your connective. The rest of the time it has an effect. So you might find that it takes you 15 minutes to write 3 sentences. It will at this stage, but they will be perfect. And that's what we're aiming for. Okay, looking for this continuous pattern. Right, over to you. Give it a go on your sheets.